All right. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and great glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak, Vadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and salutations to the elect pushing this truth to the four corners of the earth in truth and in sincerity. All right. In this particular video, I want to touch on is the new moon a Sabbath? All right. Is the new moon a Sabbath? And this is going to be a quick video. And the reason I'm making this video is because you got camps out there and freelance Israelites also saying that the new moon is not a Sabbath, that, it's just like another day that you can do whatever on. And no, it's not. All right. The new moon is a Sabbath, and we can see an example of this in Amos 8. All right. And we're going to grab that. But you got a lot of confusion on when is the Sabbath day? Is the new moon the full moon? Is the new moon when the moon is always black? Well, the new moon is when the moon is fully dark. All right. And each time there's a new moon, that is a new month. You see, and each new month, all right, is a Sabbath day. And right off of the new moon, that'll be the first day of the new moon. Then, that'd be day 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. When you get to 7, sorry about that. When you get to 7, that will be considered the Sabbath day. When you actually look, what was the days named, the days of the week named before they were called after celestial bodies and false gods, it tells you that it was actually just numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the 7th day would be the Sabbath day. Now, how would you know that it is a new month? By the new moon, and the new moon being what? When the moon is fully dark. You can even download you a new moon app, which I have on my phone right here. And this new moon app, it tells you when the new moon is actually coming in. So let's get this example right here in Amos 8 and 5. And Salakia for that, notifications kind of distracted me for a second. This is Amos 8 and 5, and we read. Let's start at 4, and we read. Hear this, O ye that swallow up the needy, even to make the poor of the land to fail, saying, when will the new moon be gone? So these wicked men, that was getting over on the other Israelites, they wanted the new moon to be gone. Why? That we may sell corn. Why? Because in the new moon, you can't sell. You can't buy and sell. So that right there, that's an example right there. And the Sabbath, that we may set forth wheat, right? Because the new moon is a Sabbath. And you can't buy or sell on the Sabbath day. So bring that back. Saying, when will the new moon be gone, that we may sell corn, and the Sabbath, that we may set forth wheat, making the ephah small and the shekel great, and falsifying the balances by deceit. That's right, the ephah small and the shekel great, which is the ephah is a measurement. So he's making the measurement small and the shekel great, which means you still have to pay a good little amount for that now. And falsifying the balances by deceit, right? So if you wanted 3 pounds of barley for, let's just say 10 shekels, they'll undercut you. Like, they'll give you 2.5 grams of barley on the balances. So, so they'll falsify the balance. Well, let's use a left-handed example for a second. So you can get it. Let's say in the world, like when you used to sell weed or buy it or whatever. Let's say you asking for a certain amount, 3 grams or whatever, and he is feeling a little light. So you put it on the scale and it's 2.5, but you had to pay this ridiculous amount for it. So that's kind of like what's going on right here. All right. So they're making the ephah small, the measurement small, but the shekel great. The amount you got to pay for it is a lot, and falsifying the balances by deceit. That's right. So when you put it on the balance, it's not going to weigh out. It's not going to even out, right? Because the scriptures also say a false balance is an abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. Getting into that money. False balances, you getting over on somebody by deceit, falsifying balances by deceit, or defrauding your brother. But a just weight is his delight. All right, so I hope that was edifying. Hope you can take something from this video. Showing you Amos 8 and 5, an example of not buying and selling on the new moon because it is a Sabbath day within itself. So just showing that. So I hope it was edifying. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.